So if you've not joined the YouTube channel, make sure you join. Yeah. Make sure you join if you've not joined the YouTube channel. Okay. So we're starting soon. Okay, so you welcome everyone. Um, you welcome everyone to amazing session where we are going to go through the chat. If you are live on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. Press on the notification bell so that you will be notified when I go live. If you're on Telegram, make sure you go and subscribe to the YouTube channel too. If this is your first time here, my name is Dr. Harmonics, and this is on the chat with Dr. Harmonics session. Now let's look at some of the pairs. I hope you had a very nice sleep and you are geared, you are ready for the new session. Yeah. So let's look on the chart and see whether we can get something great on the chart. Yeah. So share screen. Okay, so let's look at synthetic indices first. Yeah, synthetic indices. Okay, so I saw this on DXY, on step index. Okay, so step index on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, I saw this pattern, like it's in a downtrend, yeah. Already, I'm using trend line as my dynamic zone, yeah. The dynamic support zone. I'm using trend line as my dynamic support zone. Yeah. Now there is something over here. I can see more or less like harmonic pattern. Now the change of character happened on the 50 fib. Okay, almost close to the 50 fib. So it broke to form the C leg. Yeah. Now, if I want to find a fib, I move it from here to here. So over here, I'm expecting to get to 88 or 113. Yeah, 88, 113. Please, if you've not done STR strategy course, make sure you do it so that you master harmonic patterns, you master smart money concept. Yeah. So that you also know the fib levels that are actually used for my my analysis. So I'm still expecting a sell move to the downside. I'm still expecting a sell move to the downside for step index. Okay. So there is it. I'm still expecting a sell moves to the downside. Now, let's look at the 5 minutes time frame. What's happening over there? So the 5 minutes time frame, this is what is happening. Now we had the internal structures. So these are the internal structures. We have the internal structures on the 5 minutes coming down. Yeah. Now, okay, so after the internal structures, this is what is happening. At first, I was expecting this one to move to this level to so I was seeing this one as an imbalance. So this one moving all the way here to close the gap, fair value gap, then it drops. But instead of it moving here, it saw this one as an impulsive move and this one as an Elliott wave correction. Yeah. Now this is a regular flat correction. So these are the internal structures. And after that, it formed a swing structure. This correction, this Elliott wave is a swing structure. Okay, it's a swing structure. Now, the swing structures always break the previous internal structures. Yeah, the same way over here, this was an internal structure, and the Elliott wave correction formed a swing structure, breaking the previous internal structure. Okay. A, B, C. Okay, so the same way we had this here. So this was the move. This was an impulsive move, A, B, C, D, E. Now it start another impulsive move, gave us a flat correction, which is a swing structure. So I'm expecting another internal structures like this one over here. Yeah. So this was the sell. Okay, the sell was here. It mitigated, it caused an equal highs and mitigated over here. So I'm expecting an internal structure move coming all the way like this. Okay, so like this, it will be going down like this, creating internal structures down because the swing structure broke the internal structure and should create another internal structures down. Yeah. So now my target, I'm looking at a 1.0, the trend-based extension strategy I taught you guys. So 1.0 Fibonacci extension 2. Now I'm expecting that means the same distance from here to here should also give us from here to here. Okay, so this is the plan for this one. Yeah, it should be creating internal structures to the downside. Yeah, so that's the plan for this trade. Okay, so I'm still in a sell all the way down to this level. Now let's move to Forex and know what is happening. Okay. Okay, so let's move to Forex and know what is happening. Um, So, okay. Um, okay. So let's move to Forex and know what is happening over here. Yeah. Now let's go to the DXY. The DXY on the 8 hour, we are still in a bullish trend. Remember, I told you guys that you are going to see dollar rise for a long time. Okay, we might see dollar move for a long time in a buy. We are still in a buy. Yeah, this is the pattern we are still following. Once it breaks this structure, we might see it retrace a little, maybe somewhere like this, and continue up. Then it creates more or less like a flat correction. And I caught this trade, we were able to see it from when it was dropping to when it was going up. Before it started going up, it was creating a lot of tension, like we're expecting to go up, but the thing was dropping. But eventually it hit the 50 Fibonacci level from this point. So from this point, it hit the 50 Fibonacci level, and the moment it got here, then I knew that it was going to go up. So it's creating a flat correction and continue up. Yeah. So that means that we are buyers on dollar should be going up, 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 up. Now, when it comes to if dollar is going up, then USD we have to see a buy. Yeah. We have to see more buys coming in. I gave you the scenario yesterday that maybe it might form a cap and handle formation. So look at this. I knew this thing was to drop a little. Yes, it did. It did the drop. It did the drop over here. You can see it over here. It dropped. And after that, it was going to go up. So now we are still within our target zone. See, STR would make you see the chart very well. You can see what is happening. It's just following our prediction, like 61.8. So you move it from here to here, the change of character hit the 61. So you know that automatically the first point is 78.6, which is going to form a Gartley pattern formation. So the Gartley pattern formation is our goal for now. Yeah, I've already said this. Now, if this one is going for the Gartley pattern formation, so when it gets here, like the DXY, when it gets here, we might see a drop before the buy continue. Just like DXY is going up, you can see it over here, DXY is going up, yeah? So once it finishes, you might see a drop before it will go up. So USD card, as USD card is going up, when it gets to the Gartley pattern, we might see a correction of the Gartley before we go up. Yeah. So now when you go to the lower time frame, remember you cannot execute on the 1 hour. Now look at what is happening. We still have break of structure. Yeah. I will see another break of structure. Okay. So this one broke the structure, came back, is breaking, come back, then it continues. So that's how it's going to do. Now, Remember, this one has already given us the swing structure already. So all these ones will just be internal structures. Okay, until maybe we get another swing structure. Okay, so we might get another swing structure before it hits here. So this is the swing structure, yeah, which broke the previous internal structures. Now, it also means that for now, we are going to get internal structures, and the internal structures are this one, the smaller ones, yeah. So we might have this, come back like this. Then maybe we might have a swing structure, which will break this level. Then we'll have another internal structures, yeah. So we hit our target. Now, once we hit our target, you see that once we hit our target, so that this one will be, now, if this one form a swing structure around here, what's going to happen is that it will form a 5 wave. So this one will be wave 1. Those who have done Elliott wave, those who have enrolled in my Elliott wave class, this one will be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. So the swing structures become the waves, yeah? Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? So if you are using smart money to enter, then you should know that this is the swing structure. The internal structures are within. It forms another swing structure, internal structures. And the swing structures are the ones that form the Elliott wave corrections. Like this one, we have this, which is a flat correction. Yeah, so this one is a flat correction. Then we have another, maybe this one will form a zigzag correction. Okay, ABC zigzag correction, you can see it over here. This one might, normally when you have a flat correction over here, it's very difficult for you to see another flat correction. If you have a flat correction, the next correction might be a zigzag correction. Okay, so this one formed a flat correction. The next one might be a zigzag correction. So the last wave is completed to complete the Gartley pattern on the higher time frame. Okay, so make sure you see the market going up, up, up like that. So we are done. So anytime you see a drop, look for buy opportunity. Like this one, you see a drop, you look for buy opportunity. You see a drop, you look for buy opportunity. You see a drop, you look for buy opportunity. Once it breaks, a swing structure, an internal structure, you exit the market and wait for the swing structure to complete for me. Then you can join another internal structures to the top. Okay. The whole plan is to complete the harmonic pattern, which is a Gartley pattern formation. We have AB equals CD within the Gartley pattern formation. Okay. Are we okay? Guys, are we okay? So that's the goal for USD card, yeah? Now, so USD card, we are still in a bullish trend, okay? It's not, if you want to catch few pips, it's not too late, it's not too late. Okay, if you want to catch few pips, it's not too late. Let's go to USD CHF. USD CHF, we are looking for a long-term buy. Yeah. So we had a bullish trend, yeah. Then we saw a swing structure. So we will be seeing internal structures within. Now, this swing structure form an irregular flat correction or an expanded flat correction. So we have the spanner flat correction. So we have A, B, C. Yeah. Now the C formed an ending diagonal. Those who have done Elliott wave, the C formed an ending diagonal. There was a break of the ending diagonal. Now that means that this one is coming. This one might form a harmonic pattern. It's possible. It might form a harmonic pattern. Yeah, and continue. Okay, so I don't expect it to go straight like that. It might form a harmonic pattern to hit the levels. Yeah. So now on the lower time frame, yeah. So on the lower time frame, I'm expecting more like a cap handle formation to take it to the top. Yeah. I'm expecting like a cap and handle formation to take it to the top. So let's anticipate that move. I'm expecting a cap and handle formation to take it to the top. So let's anticipate that move. Any pattern can form, but that pattern should be a pattern that should take it to the top. So let's see what happens. It's also not too late. You can still join at least to this level. Okay. So that if the cap and handle form to move all the way here, wait a correction and continue up. Okay, so that's USD future. AUD USD too. So finally you can see what we did. It's still following our trend. I think it's still following our trend. It will also form an inverse cap and handle, then drop. Now on the higher time frame, so on the higher time frame, this was an imbalance. It came all the way here, and fair value gap, it came to close the imbalance. It balanced it over here. It hit the order block. So we have to see it more down. At least it should come to this zone. Yeah. At least it should come to this zone. So I'm expecting maybe a head and shoulder pattern formation to bring it down, or you can just anticipate it to be maybe a normal cap and inverse cap and handle formation. And the inverse cap and handle formation should form a head and a shoulder and drop. Yeah. So let's anticipate this. Now, pound USD, as we anticipated, is still coming down. I was hoping that it will hit this one, but it formed a running flat correction. Okay, I was expecting that maybe to get here, form a running flat and drop. But it's rather forming more or less like a running flat, but did not get to the top. So it's forming something like this rather. I was hoping that it will at least give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I was hoping that we should have something like this before the drop, but it's still dropping from here. So what you can do is to draw a trend line and see if it will break, if it will create a change of character like this and give us something like this. There you can join. Okay, there you can join. So let's wait for price action to tell us what to do. Okay, it can go to the top before dropping, but if it breaks here, if it breaks this zone, then wait for it to form like an M pattern, then you join. Okay. So that one too came to balance the imbalance, and I'm expecting to drop. Okay.